This video will show you how to find, complete, and turn in an assessment, which is like a quiz or test, in the Learnbeyond learning management system. Once you are logged in to Learnbeyond, click List of Courses. To take an assessment for the Language Arts 1 course, I would follow the name of the course across into the Assessments column and click on the numbers in the Assessments column. The first column has the name of the assessment, and when you click on the name of the assessment, it opens it up so you can do it. The second column is the Attempts column. The Attempts column usually has two numbers in it. For example, this one is 1/2. The 1 is how many times you have turned it in. The 2 is how many times you're allowed to turn it in. So I have turned in this assessment 1 time. And by putting a 2 for the second number, my teacher is letting me know that if I do not like my grade on my first attempt, I still have another opportunity to turn it in. Once the numbers match and it says 2/2, I am no longer allowed to turn in that assessment. The teacher could possibly put some instructions for you in this column. And over here is the from date. That's the date that you can start taking it. And in the to date column, that is the date in which the assessment will close. So you need to have the assessment turned in before the to date comes. The rest of these columns relating to time are not used in our school. We are going to turn in the assessment Unit 7, Test 2. If you don't find the assessment you're looking for on the first page, you may need to come up here and click to go to the second page. And there's the assessment we're looking for, Unit 7, Test 2. And you can see it has not yet been turned in because the first number is a 0. To take the assessment, we're going to click on the name of the assessment. And that takes us to the introduction page of the assessment. On this page, it tells you what the grading is based on. This one says best. So if the teacher has given you more than one attempt, they can choose whether they want your best score to go in the gradebook or if they want an average of your scores to go in the gradebook. And they'll let you know that right here. When you open up an assessment, you must turn it in. So make sure that before you open up an assessment, you've given yourself an adequate amount of time to complete it. So let's click Begin Now to take the assessment. And there is our assessment. On the right-hand side, it tells you how many points each question is worth. This first set of questions are fill in the blank, so you can just type your answer in. And these questions are graded by the teacher. Other questions on the assessment will be graded by the computer. For example, true, false are graded by the computer, as well as multiple choice, matching, and multiple answer questions. This is a multiple choice question. This question is a multiple answer question. The teacher has said check all that apply. So we can choose more than one. Another way to tell the difference between a multiple choice and a multiple answer question is that this has square boxes. That means there can be more than one answer. And this has circular. That means you can only choose one. Another kind of question that must be graded by the teacher is the short essay question, where you would type your answer in the box. And then once you have answered all questions, be sure to click Submit. If you do not click Submit, your answer will show up as a 0 in the teacher's gradebook. So always make sure that when you open an assessment, you are going to turn it in. So click Submit. It'll ask you if you're sure, and you click OK. We can tell that our assessment was turned into the teacher because now, when we look at our list of assessments, we can see that Unit 7 Test 2 has now been turned in 1 time because there is a 1 for the first number in the attempts column. And that is how you find, complete, and turn in an assessment in the Learnbeyond learning management system.